let's talk about life and death for a minute. Ever since we're little, we were told that you can be anything you want to be. You can do anything you want to do. Try anything you want to try. You can be successful, you can be rich, you can be poor. You can be an astronaut, you can be a factory worker. You can make as little or as much as you ever try or want to do. But no matter what, you're going to die. One day, you're going to die, no matter what. We've been told this in several different ways. You look into a history book. You learn about people that are alive or people that are dead. When you're told stories, you get told stories about people that are still living or people that were dead or never existed. You get told all the happy ending stories where you never find out, but you can just assume that they died. And they lived happily ever after, and then they died. You know, we were told that from pretty much birth, that you can do anything you want, but you're going to die. And so that kind of limits us. It puts us in this mindset that no matter what we do, it'll never be good enough because we'll never get to enjoy the fruits of our labors long enough to enjoy them. We get told that we're going to work our whole lives, have anything we want to have that we can afford to get with what we do, and then we die. And we've seen it with our family members and other people like that have died too, you know. Because let's face it, we've all been through it where someone's died. But at the end of the day, you're never really told that maybe there's a way you don't have to die. So, think about this. There's an old saying, or an adage, or whatever it is, an axiom, that says, all you have to do is believe to achieve. And so, let's take that a little bit literal, because a lot of people believe that to be figurative. You know, if you believe you can be a giraffe, you can. Well, maybe not so much. But this goes in a little bit into subjective reality. I like to use this example. Let's say you're standing on the edge of a building, and on the edge of this building, you're going to jump. Well, what's going to happen? Are you going to fall, hit the ground, and die? Or are you going to fly? Well, I'll tell you straight now, don't do it because you're going to fall and die. But the question is why are you going to fall and die? That's the big question. And the answer, I believe, possibly could be because you knew you would. You've always been told that's what'll happen. So, in popular culture, in movies, we see all the time about that, you know, people die in movies. So that reinforces our thought that we're going to die. But they also say in movies that anything is possible if you just believe, right? And that's religion too. Religion, just believe in God. Believe in God and anything can happen. Believe in this and anything can happen. You know, like Peter Pan. If you believe you can fly, right? Just think of a happy thought. Well, what if that works for anything we want it to? So, for example, let's say that you need confidence, okay? And you go to the doctor and say, hey doc, look, I need confidence, I don't have confidence, I need help. The doctor says to you, well, look, we have a miracle drug. It just came out, and we can try it on you, and you can be a trial person, and it's going to give you confidence. We've tried this on so many other people, and it's worked, but we just need a few more. Let's try it on you. Like, okay, certainly. So he gives you this drug. Boom, lo and behold, you get confidence. You go back to the doctor, and he tells you, that's a placebo. And you're like, I had it in me the whole time? All I had to do was believe in myself? Well, that kind of shows that these believing situations kind of do work. So here's the thing. If you're standing on that edge of the building, and you're looking down, and you're like, well, I could fall or I could fly. Well, the problem with that is retraining your brain. Because you've been told since you were born that you're going to fall and die. You have to believe without a doubt, zero doubt, that you'll fly. Now the question is can you retrain your brain to believe that you can do anything you want to do and believe that everything you've ever heard or been told was a lie to keep you down? Popular culture suggests that we've been told that this is possible. We've been told this is possible by a lot of people. Take magicians, for example. A lot of them say, just believe in yourself. Just believe and it can happen. Just believe. You get told by astronauts, just believe. You get told by anybody, just believe. Anything can happen if you just believe. Take it literally. See what happens. You get told that if you believe in God, God will give you everything and anything you could ever want or need. You know, believe in yourself. See what happens. It's all about that. So, perhaps the world is all in your mind. Perhaps the world is what you make it. Perhaps everything out of your world is just a figment of your imagination congruent with your values and beliefs. Perhaps the world is created from your subconscious. Kind of like that movie Avatar, where you're just a soul inside of a body, or a being inside of a body. This world comes out of your mind. You can't be certain that anybody actually exists except for you. And you can't perceive any amount of time except for right now. So what are you doing right now? What will you do tomorrow? What will you believe and think tomorrow? You don't know, because tomorrow's not here. But you can't be certain about what happened yesterday, because there's nobody to verify that yesterday actually even happened. You can only perceive this very moment in time and space. So the question is, if you can retrain your brain to believe that you can do anything you want to do, then do this. Focus the rest of your life into believing that you will never die. Believing that you will never grow so old that you will expire. Focus into believing that you were never told that you would die. That you were only told that you would continue to live on. And see if that changes something. Subjective reality, my friends. Perhaps the world is only coming out of your mind. You see it out of your eyes. What says that my eyes are actually even mine? Maybe they just come out of your mind. Maybe my opinions are your own formed. And this is just something you needed to hear at this point in time in your life. Perhaps I'm just a figment of your imagination, and so is everything else around you. Change your world, because it's your world to change. All you have to do is believe to achieve. But can you get past what you were told in order to believe? That's for you to decide.